Time will either promote you or expose you. No one escapes. I'm going to say really quickly hello to my incredible inner circle member, my live chat people, also my super chatters. So, hi, Craig. Hi, Bill, Melody, Lisa Marie, Jody, Kai, Renee, John, Mike, Sandy, Mary, Jerome, Arthur, Shauna. Great to have you guys all on here. I really, really appreciate you guys. And we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, buddy. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today is an incredible, incredible video. And it's called Time Will Either Promote You or Expose You. Now, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. A lot of times when I talk to people about the science of getting rich, there really goes through the chapter and it talks about how you have to be creative instead of competitive. And one of the things, though, I grew up my whole entire life being extremely, extremely competitive in everything I did. And it kept getting more intense and more intense and more intense when, my friend David Beckley and I built a drag car. Then we moved to California. Then I worked for Roger Penske, the winningest car owner in the world. He's won the Great American Race, Indy 500, I believe 18 times with 11 or 12 different drivers. I mean, it's just amazing what this guy does. And thank you very much, James, for being a super chatter. I love and appreciate you so, so much. And hi, Chris, other people that jumped on here, Linda. And so this is something that's very interesting. Okay. So you see a bunch of accolades behind me. I was thinking about doing a video. Why do they create awards? Why do they create records? Why do they create certificates? Why do they create medals? Because, someone wants to win them, right? And so what happens in everything in life is you always got these people that people don't know the whole story. They don't know the entire story. And some people get promoted and the world gets to know that person's promoted. But over time, if what they are teaching and what they are doing is not the right things, they will get exposed. So one of the things my mentors shared with me, which is hard to hear, but the worst kind of success in the world is a little. Because if people are working hard, listen closely, if they're working hard doing the wrong things, they're still going to get maybe some kind of results. And so if those results are better than the people that they're recruiting, then they get recruited. So when I first got involved in this industry, and I found out that people had pins, right? Most of the companies that I was in, you would get a pin. And that pin would say what rank you were. And the thing that people don't realize is the rank that you achieved at one time in your career could very easily not be the position that you're currently at. Are you hearing me? You're not currently at that position. So, we got the people out there that are called glory days. And what I love so much about sports and I love so much about racing is, you race around the track, you can say to everyone that you are an incredible race car driver, but the stats, the standings, see if you guys went to Indy right now or Formula One or NASCAR, you can go to NASCAR and then click on standings, and it's going to tell you who's right now number one in the standings and who's number 43. And get this, who is not on the list. So I really, really liked it when Business from Home came out. And when businessfromhome.org came out, there's a link that you can click on to see all-time earnings, right? Lifetime earnings. And not only do you have to be consistent, but you have to be consistent on a really high level to be in that list. And so it's so amazing to me that, when people decide that they're no longer, they got to leave a company, right? And they got to leave the company and they won't tell people what their current last position was or how much they were making. So people hear that, the person gets in the company, they go to work, they focus, they do what they're supposed to, and then they get a rank. So getting a rank is way, way, way different than advancing your rank or maintaining your rank. So let me give you some interesting stuff that you can look at. For instance, if you think someone's a leader and they achieved a rank in another company or received a rank a long time ago, what you can do is watch their personal page. And if they're not saying, I got a new 1K, I got a new 1K, I got a new 5K, I got a new 10K, I got a new 25K, I got another 25K. If they're not showing people that they're getting to a rank advance, then they do not know how to do this business. I am freaking telling you right now. So what's unique about some people that leave companies is they get into a new company and they're not like Jenna Zweigel. They're not like Josh Zweigel. They're not like Robert Hollis. They're not like the new person, Hannah Gallagher, where you watch their pages and they're sharing everyone in their group got a new 1K, got a new 1K, got a new 5K, got a new 10K, got a new 25K. And then if you notice, the people that are doing that are also hitting a new rank. See, they're going from 25K to 50K to 100K. And you just got to watch people, right? So here's an example again. See, it's easy to watch this in sports or singing or acting. It's funny to me that the rest of the world keeps track. They keep track of the producers, but a lot of companies don't. And so, a lot of people will get sort of upset because they're saying, well, wait a minute. How can you say that this person wasn't doing business anymore? Well, how could you be in a company like MDC where brand new people that are top reps with other companies like John Millot, Jefferson Santos, Marcus Setta, John Haransma, Matty Pips, it's Matthew Thayer. When you see these people leave their top of their company to come here, and some people, come out of retirement to come here, that speaks volumes than a person that was in the company that did something and then they no longer did it. My thing is this, you guys, and please listen. Based off what the world says, not me, based on what the world says, I know how to build this industry. I know how to build this business. So I would be looked at like an expert. I have had to go to court and they would have me speak on in court based on me being an expert in this industry. And so what people say right away is the prosecutor, right? The person that's the defendant. the person will look at me and go, "What? Hang on, Mr. Hollis. Hang on, Mr. Hollis. Tell me why you're an expert." I've been in the industry for 36 years. I've made over 58 million in commissions. I've been to the top position of 7 different companies. I've helped 67 people make over 1 million commissions. 9 of those companies are people that own their own network marketing company. A couple of them way over $1 billion in sales. I'm an author of a couple of books on the subject. I'm in the Network Marketing Hall of Fame. I'm spoken on stage with the Association of Network Marketing Professionals numerous times and closed the event out. Ray Higdon, Todd Falcone, who else? Eric Worre, known as one of the top trainers in the industry. I've spoken for him 5 times, closed out his event twice. See, there's accolades that not only show past results, but future results. So if a person is continuing showing up at, events and getting plaques like these, from the company that they're in, and getting trophies like these from the company that they're in, they're currently doing it. Are you hearing me? Now, I'm not saying this to brag on me. I'm just saying that a lot of people, if they go into a company and they don't know how to do something that will duplicate for their people, then their people are going to hit a rank, fall out of rank, and then get frustrated. There's nothing worse than hitting a rank and getting a big check, and then next month you don't. So you always can tell the people that are focused on them and not their team. I promote other people's teams because I understand the importance. I understand the importance of sharing people results. If you went to my YouTube channel that you're on right now, that's youtube.com/Robert Hollis. You can click on documentation, Beast Conversation, or show me the money, or click on rank advancements. And I'm constantly showing videos of what I'm doing this month, what I'm doing last month. I'm constantly sharing results with people of what I'm doing and who I'm helping right now. So here's where I'm going to leave this video. One of the best pieces of information I've ever gotten in my life. I should do a separate video on this. And it's show me the money. Show me the money. So every once in a while, I'm human, just like everybody. And I would find out about a trainer. I would find out about a book. I would find out about a course or whatever. And I would go to my mentor and I'd say, "Hey, have you heard of this guy?" And his first thing would say, "Robert, listen, tell him to show you his bank statements." See, today, what we can do is we can ask people to show us their back office. They can log on to their online banking. And so I just thought of something I'm going to share with you guys. So he said, it's not about a person's back office. It's about their deposits. So just simply ask them. So when before the internet, you guys, listen, someone would say, "Robert, I want to meet with you for a cup of coffee or lunch. I want to share with you the best business opportunity in the world." And I would say, "Okay." I said, "Can you do me a favor?" And he said, "Sure." I said, "Listen, stop by an ATM and do a balance inquiry. Do a balance inquiry. And he goes, what do you mean? Because I'll stop by my bank, I'll get a balance inquiry. And when we show up at lunch, we'll slide each other's bank statements or inquiry or balance in front of each other so we know who we're dealing with. And I would get people pissed off at me for saying that. But you guys know, if you went to my YouTube channel right now and put in steps to success and freedom or documentation beats conversation, if you go to that website or you check out any of my pages on Facebook and look for documentation beats conversation, you're going to see screenshots and videos from the time that I've been in this industry. Because documentation beats conversation. So that's why I lead with my bank statement. That's why I say, hey, listen, I'm going to log into Connecticut and I'm going to share with you guys all the deposits that I'm currently getting from the company that I've been with. Then I'm going to show those and correlate those with my MDC back office. And then I'm going to tell you about what's going on. So every time I went to my mentor and said, hey, have you heard of this guy? He'd just close his eyes and he would shake his head and he would go, did you see their deposits? I go, no, I didn't. He goes, why would you listen to somebody that won't prove to you? I don't know. He says, I know why. They're more excited than you are. They're just more excited than you are. So let me ask you a question. This is just a theoretical question. Let's say that you're making $50,000 a month. 50,000, 50. You're making $50,000 a month. And you made $50,000 a month consistent. That's $600,000 a year. If you were still making that kind of money, would you leave your current business? Would you leave your current opportunity? That's got to really, really make you question. Oh my God. So be brutal and honest with people. Hey, let me tell you about this company. And you guys know I do this. I'll go on my laptop. I'll log into Connecticut. I'll click on deposits just like I do with the video, steps of success. I'll click on deposits and I'll send them a video. Oh, by the way, these are just my deposits for the last year. Right now they're right at 982,000. And they're just like, why did you do that? And I go, before you tell me about your opportunity, let's do a Zoom. You log into your back office, your banking, and show me the money. What did they say in Jerry Maguire? What did the football players say? It's a family creed. You ready? It's a family creed. Yeah, I'm ready. Show me the money. It's like he was looking in that movie. He was looking for the team that would pay him the most money for being a wide receiver. I just watched an interview with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And he says, listen, don't you think we should set the record straight? He goes, absolutely. He said, well, people said that I left the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal, because you and I couldn't get along. Is that true, Kobe? And he goes, no, you left because LA wouldn't pay you more money. And he goes, that's why I left. So isn't it weird? So if there was a company out there right now that would pay me more for doing what I'm doing with Josh and Jenna and MDC, That would be the first one. Okay, let me look at the comp plan. Second, listen closely. Is there anybody in the company that's currently making more than me now? Do you guys know that MDC was only one of a few companies that I've been in that the company wasn't 5 years old yet? So when people reach out to me, oh my God, you got to get in this company. You got to get in this company. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm going, listen, show me your deposits. I don't have any deposits. Show me your upline's deposits. Well, no one's really making any money yet. Well, call me in 5 years. Call me when somebody in your company is making more than me. So that was what this is. So yeah, look at people that say they know what they're doing. And time will either promote them or expose them. If they're not busy building new groups, building new teams, I currently have 164 producing legs because I understand this business. Why would I stop producing? Why would I stop building new legs with new 1Ks in them, with new 5Ks in them, with new 10Ks in them? Why would I travel and go to a country to build a group that did what they said they would do? All right. So before you make a decision to look at a company, a product, or a compensation plan, please listen to me. Please. Instead of following a company owner, a comp plan, a product, a line of products, how many countries they're in, why don't you follow somebody that can take you to where you want to go? Nobody can take you to a place they've never been. So if they've never hit the top of any company, and you can go on their Facebook page and say, wow, they were in another company, they were in another company, they were in another company. You don't have to pay money to a private investigator. How can you build long-term residual income by helping a lot of people if you can't stay with a company? That's mind-boggling to me. So how are they going to tell you why? See, here's what I would do to people when they call you and say, hey, you need to look at this company. Send me your deposits. Right away, let's go on Zoom and show me your online banking. Do you guys know right away, they're going to go, no. And they might even say, oh, so you allowed Robert Hollis to get in your head? And your response should be, yeah. So if you left MDC, can you show me what your deposits were in your online banking? Can you show me what your deposits were for the last 90 days? Because if they would show you that, you would not be listening to them. You would not be listening to somebody that would show you their online banking and they're making way, way less than what you thought they were. Would you? So, time will promote you or it will expose you. Because if you don't know what you're doing, your income will keep going lower and it goes lower and it goes lower and it goes lower. Then you know what happens? The company stops putting you on the stage. The company stops recognizing you in the videos. Oh, now their feelings are hurt. So now they stop showing up at events. See, they stop showing up at events because they won't get to speak because the company's not promoting them because they're not going to work anymore. And so now they don't want to explain to their people why they didn't show up at the event. So they make up some other bullshit excuse that's not true. They can't afford to go to the event. So now, guess what? Now the next thing you hear, they're in another company and they got a bad mouth the other people in that company, bad mouth the company, and say their company is better than the one they left. No, they left because they wasn't getting praise and recognition anymore for not producing. That's as simple as it is. Do you guys realize that I did a Zoom today with Katie Sanders? She's not even in my freaking group. And Lisa Marie was on there, and Sandy was on there, and Renee was on there, and they're on here. I just thought of that. And if Renee, if you're on here, Lori, any of you, the very first thing that I did when I got on there is said, "Hey, everybody, let me get right to the point." And I grabbed my phone and I said, "Hey, listen, right here, you can download this. You can download this is the MDC app right here. And you click on the MDC app, and then you click on back office, and it loads it up. You can see that it's loading up. And then you can see here that, 4.5 million. You can see all of it. It's really, really cool. Oh, by the way, this is not typical. This is not typical. I live in a country where if someone is doing well, I can't tell you because that might entice you to get in the business when typical people do nothing. So anyway, and this is what I also showed on the app. You can ask Renee and them. And I said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to click on reports. Okay, let that zoom in, and then I'm going to click on new rank ups, and then I'm going to click search. So there's two 25Ks, there's a 10K, there's like 6 5Ks, and I think there's 41Ks. And people could say, "Well, wow, that was last month. You want to see the month before? I can show you the month before." And I can just keep going back on each and every month. So time will either promote or expose you. If you want things in your life to be amazing, you got to follow people that are willing to document their success. That's one of the things that's always sort of annoyed me about this industry, because people won't show you. But it's pretty interesting. People that sell courses or talk about building brands or building a YouTube channel, it's pretty interesting how fast those people in the first couple of seconds, just like Amway, will go, "Hey, look at here's my sales, here's my sales, here's my sales." Yeah, they'll immediately show you their sales. Then what do? "Oh, let me show you the sales of the people that are in my group. Here, this is what that person said I did. This is what So you go to my YouTube channel, and I got a lot of people that are documented. And so in about 30 minutes, what is that? Yeah. In about 30 minutes live on YouTube, I'm going to take Joshua Daramella and I'm going to do a live podcast with him. Because when people get involved and all of a sudden they go, 18,000 in their volume for the month, then 69,800 for the month. And they break 2 new 25Ks, a new 10K, and 5 new 5Ks, and 30 new 1Ks. I get the same question. See, it's the same question as when I first started MDC 5.5 years ago. Is everyone doesn't care what I'm doing. They're like, "What is Melody doing? What is how did Melody Riba hit 25K so fast? How'd she do it?" And 5.5 years ago, they said that about Aaron Parker. Wow, how did Aaron Parker go up so fast, so quick? I don't know. Maybe he was using me and then he got success and then he didn't need me anymore. And then Candice Bird Davis. How's Candice doing it? I want to know how Candice is doing it. And then Tomas and Hungary, along with Laszlo and Shandor and Judith and Arpad from Romania. How are they doing it? You got to tell me. You got to tell me how they're doing it. So now I'm doing it again in Nigeria. And what is everybody? Everybody's sending me a message. What's Joshua doing? What's Mosh doing? What's Joshua doing? What's the Nigerian doing? So some of you get to hear. We'll ask him direct questions. I'll ask people in the audience to put questions in that they want me to ask Joshua, because I don't want Joshua focused right now when he's in momentum with everybody that's outside of his team. So now I can ask them the questions that you guys all want. And when people say, what's Joshua doing? Then we'll send them a video. This is what Joshua doing. God dang it. What? He's doing the same thing that Robert said. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Love and appreciate you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I love and appreciate you. I know you can do this. If no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. My mentors did that for me, and I know I can do that for you. So click on join. Again, thank you for the super chatters. I think we only had a couple of them, but thank you guys so much for super chatting, James and Bill. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And sign up for Inner Circle. That's click on join. And thank you guys very much. And we'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.